Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing a 10-year San Antonio Spurs rebuild in NBA 2K26. So we all know Victor Wembanyama is going to be one of the best players of all time when it's all said and done, if he stays healthy, obviously. He just had a 40-point game against the Dallas Mavericks in their first regular season game. And I can't lie with you, Wemby looked absolutely insane, man. He looked, obviously, apparently he's probably 7'7". I think he's 7'4"? I don't know. He looked a lot taller in my opinion, but he might be 7'7". And being 7'7", doing all of this is crazy. He can dribble like a guard. He can shoot really well. Obviously, he's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year. That's definitely gonna happen. But Blake Wembanyama is insane. He's absolutely a freaking monster. He's a freaking alien. That's what they call him. He is an alien, bro. Obviously, that win against the Mavericks without De'Aaron Fox, Jimmy Sohan, big rotational players, obviously really impressive. I think the Spurs could be a damn good team this year, but we'll have to see, obviously. I think there's, obviously, Stephon Castle has been really, really good. Also, why did the Rockets pass up on Stephon Castle, man? I promise they could have had a perfect lineup right now of Castle, Ahmed Thompson. Yeah, Castle. Wait, did they take? Yeah, they took Reed Shepard. They could have had Castle, Ahmed Thompson, Kevin Durant, Bryson Machine. That's what they could have done. Honestly, I really think they should have taken Stephon Castle. Castle was obviously the way better player, but I don't know, man. Castle is going to be a stud too. Just a whole lot of things to like with the Spurs team. Also, 2K Start Today is actually working. I'm honestly so surprised 2K actually has their Start Today working up to date. Usually it takes like a couple of weeks for it to actually work, but it works. And shout out to 2K for actually finally fixing it, man. But your rotation right now is Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Kellen Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, Harrison Barnes, Jimmy Sohan, Luke Cornett, Kelly Lake, and Lindy Waters. De'Aaron Fox will be back soon, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, SGA does win the MVP. Rookie goes to Cooper Flag. Bobby Portis, 6 men. Depoy, Evan Mobley. There's a reason for that. I'll show you guys in just a second. You might have to keep the most improved clutch player going to SGA. Coaching going to Chris Finch, Nathan Mack, executive, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. And yes, you guys probably already know what it is since Wemby isn't on any All-NBA thing you see at all. He did get injured. He 100% got injured. He actually got injured for this season. So as soon as I said the Spurs could be really, really scary if he stayed healthy, I say he was going to be a great player for years to come if he stayed healthy. And just like that, dislocated right patella out for this season. That really disappointing for Wembanyama. Obviously, we didn't make the playoffs without him for the entire season. He only played 19 games. Yeah, we obviously missed the playoffs. We finished off the number 13 seed, 34 and 48, which definitely does suck. We had about 22 from De'Aaron Fox. We had 20 from Wembanyama, 17 from Harper, 16 from Stephon Castle, 14 from Vassell, 12 from Kellen Johnson. He's injured. 9 from Jimmy Sohan, 8 from Harrison Barnes, 6 from Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, we obviously couldn't really do much without our best players. That definitely sucks, but obviously, there's good things in life. We've seen how good we can be with Wembanyama. Timberwolves are going to win the championship. And since I'm using a whole new file, obviously, nothing's going to be fixed. I'm going to have to fix all the draft picks again every single video because the NBA season not started. I'm going to have to fix the draft picks every single video, and I'm definitely going to be annoying. But, hey, man, I mean, maybe 2K has a fix. I mean, do they? No, they don't have it fixed at all. So I'm going to have to fix all these draft picks again. It was fun having to update it, but now, the Lakers get number one. So Lakers fan, I love that. But, yeah, I'll have to fix some of these draft picks, as you can see. But other than that, I'll show you guys with the next step of rebuilding the Spurs. I fixed it. That's been a minute since I fixed picks. I realized how annoying it was. But, all right, heading into draft night, we did have a lottery pick. We do have the 10th pick in the draft because we missed the playoffs, obviously. And, we could definitely leave this pick in the trade. But I think I'll draft with it. Obviously, the Spurs haven't really traded any of their picks. Honestly, they really kept all of them and drafted young players. I think it's going to be what we do. I would love to draft Chris Sinak, though. He'd honestly be a great center that we can have next to Wembanyama or with Wembanyama for the future. So if there's a way we can get him, he's projected. He's probably going to go. I don't think he's going to go top 3. He's projected to go to us. He's projected to fall to So I mean, I would love to trade up to maybe the Thunder at this point. I feel like they'd like to get more assets. So can we trade up just 2 spots just in case? I really do want to have Chris Knack on this team. So if we do I don't see the point of draft with all these picks. So we can honestly trade up to number 5. Who has 5? 5 is going to be the Washington Wizards. So will the Wizards be interested? I don't know. I mean, since they haven't gotten any lottery luck, I mean, I feel they'd rather have just a bunch of picks. Maybe. If we throw all this at Washington to trade up, They declined me, which is fair. But there's some things we could throw at them. Like we can throw I'm gonna say Champagne, but Johnson. I'll trade this Hawks pick, 2-star. I don't want to trade this Bucks pick swap. So how about we trade this second round pick again too? They say, okay, they don't agree. I'll trade a future 2030 swap. Dallas, okay, they agree. Just like that, we get that going first. Should we have this first round pick? I think we should. I don't even know. I don't know, but okay. We're gonna see right now, and then other than that, like I said, we have the 5th pick in the draft. We'll see if we can lose. Number 1 is gonna be AJ Bantis to the Lakers. Now it's Luka into Bantis for the future. Wow. 2 will be Darren Peterson. 3, the Magic take Boozer. Okay. 4, the Celtics take Daniels, and then that means we can lock. Actually, we can take Nate Met. We don't have to take Chris Tonight. I did not expect Nate Met to fall. But since he's here, I mean, he'd be a great starting power forward. The original plan was to take Chris Tonight, but honestly, we can't pass up on Nate Met. So Nate Met, welcome to the team. I really can't pass up on you, though. Even though, like I said, would have loved Elijah Arenas. How did he tore his MCL? He tear it in college? I don't know, but the Jazz still took him anyway. Nate Met, welcome to the team. Wimby, Champagne, I'm going to decline. I'll obviously accept Stephon Castle, though. Jimmy Sohan's a free agent, which I think I'd probably re-sign him. So Jimmy Sohan, he's not asking for a lot of money, honestly. I just want one fully healthier Wembanyama. That's really all I want. He only asked for 18 million. This could be a contract we trade the trade line as well. So I'll be willing to pay him this. We can trade it probably later down the line. So Sohan, I will extend. I do like him, but he hasn't really blossomed into something crazy yet. But we'll extend that contract, and then I'm not gonna bring back Barnes or anybody. So what do we got now? So we got Fox, we got Harper, we got Castle Harper, we got Vassell Bryant, we got Johnson, Nate and Matt. I think it does make sense for us to make a trade, but I don't want to make a trade if Wemby's not healthy at the trade line. That's something I don't want to do. So what I think I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and move one of these guys to small forward. I think I might move Sohan to small forward. So Johnson, Sohan, or Nate Ament. Let's see. Johnson goes up to an 80. Okay, Ament goes down. I guess it's a traditional power forward. Sohan goes up 2 overall. So move him to small forward. He'll play the bench, I guess. And then, yeah, like I said, make move with the trade line. I feel like it makes sense in my opinion. We just need a backup point guard, and we should be good. Or we can move Harper to backup point guard if we want to. I think that's what it'll do. So Dylan Harper will play backup point. He doesn't go down, actually. So I love that. Now all we do is sign a shooting guard and some extra depth in free agency. So Keon Ellis, I see him. He'd be perfect. So he'd be a perfect fit. So Keon Ellis, sign him, move him to the 2. He signed, right? Okay, Keon Ellis, and then some extra depth, like I said. So Aaron Wiggins, if he wants to sign, he might not sign, though. Drummond, Huff. So we don't have the money for Jay Huff, I guess. So I don't think Aaron Wiggins is signing, so you're not able to get him. Okay, Drummond, and then Josh Okogie will be good depth as well. So I think we actually did get. Oh, I never offered Aaron Wiggins. What am I doing? Okay, we'll offer him now, though. We'll see if he wants to sign with us. Yeah, we're on his last option. He's not signing. So just one more player for good depth, just in case. So I mean, I wouldn't mind some big depth or some guard depth, something we need to. So Bruce Brown to a minimum, I wouldn't hate that either. So get Bruce Brown back. We'll call it an off season. And then player progression doesn't look bad. Wemby's up, Castle, Harper, Vassell's down, Sohan is up 3, Keon Ellis moving to the 2, and just the second Cornet is down. So like I said, getting a backup center for the future is something I do want to look at, long-term backup center. But yeah, other than that, I'm comfortable with the rotation, honestly. I feel like maybe getting a power forward of the deadline makes sense as well. At the deadline, if Wembanyama is healthy, not dealing with the season-ending injury, I will make a move. If not, what's the point, right? We still could, but if he's not dealing with a season-ending injury, I'm definitely going to go ahead and explore it. But we'll see what happens, though. We'll definitely download this rotation, download the draft class. So 2007, running a balanced system. You're rotating into this Fox, Castle, Vassell, Johnson, Wemby, Harper, somebody I want to keep, Sohan, Nate Ament. I want to start Nate Ament at power forward, though. That's something I do want to do. So maybe not power forward, just small forward, upgrade over Vassell, maybe. I do like Vassell, but I just think we'll never reach the potential with this team. Nate Ament, Wemby, Harper, Sohan, Johnson, Keon Ellis, and I guess Bruce Brown will be the last guy. We need a backup center, so I'll go ahead and play Andre Drummond instead these last 10 minutes, but I'll see you guys probably at the deadline. We'll see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The deadline, and hear me out, man. We're 41-9 this season. Should we don't need a move? We have some expiring contracts I would like to get out of here and trade for somebody that can help us win for the future next to Wembanyama. So yeah, Wembanyama's healthy, so it doesn't make sense for us to make a trade. I don't think we trade Fox or nothing yet. I don't think we go too crazy yet. I still believe in a Castle, and Harper to be the second option eventually. But like I said, Fox time in San Antonio was definitely coming up with guys coming in extension. So I think Wembanyama will, yeah, he's under. He'll have to be extended next year. Castle the year after Wembanyama. So there's some guys who have to be extended soon. But the three guys that I'm looking at here. First off, I'm looking at Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I would love to add him on this team. I can imagine how fun that would be to have Wemby and Evan Mobley. They're rebuilding. Like I say, you never know what could happen. And if they could fall off for getting a package, they might say yes. I mean, who knows? I like the idea of it. One of the Celtics guards, or forwards, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. I know JT is untouchable, but I would love to add one of them on the team, honestly. I don't know if the Celtics would actually trade one of them, but like I said, if they're not clicking as they want them to, and at this point they're really mid. Would they be willing to trade Brown or Tatum? I don't know. It's definitely an idea. Jaren Jackson came to mind as well. Those are the three guys I want, and I think obviously we have to start off with Jason Tatum. I don't know if we're able to get him, but I like the sound of it, and he'd definitely be Wemby's co-star. Probably don't need more scoring here, though. I mean, we might. We don't really have another scorer, but this will probably have to include De'Aaron Fox, I'm aware of. I don't know if we'll be able to get this done, though, but imagine if we do land Jason Tatum, man. We'll be going after a mega superstar here. So De'Aaron Fox's contract have to be in the trade. I think we might have to trade Native Man as well. But low key, I don't know. We'll be more realistic. Tatum or Evan Mobley coming available. I think I low key want to talk to the Cavaliers about Evan Mobley because there have been some rumors about him not even want to go to Cleveland when he got drafted. Now I don't know how true that is, but I think Evan Mobley would be a lot better fit wise. So we'd have to trade 50 mils. We might even have to trade De'Aaron Fox in this trade. I ain't gonna lie, but that wouldn't make any sense. So Kellen Johnson. $28 million. So we can match without five. So I'd have to be Vassell or Sohan. I guess I'll have to be Vassell. So Kellen Johnson, Devin Vassell, or Sohan have more value. I guess it really doesn't matter too much. So trade that. We might have to trade Bryant or somebody and be another young player. I don't want to trade Bryant, nor do I want to trade Native Matt, but I mean we might have to trade Sohan too in this trade, which I'm fine with, I guess. So yeah, Kellen Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jimmy Sohan. My 2027, which pick has the most value? So that pick has value. I guess we can trade this pick right here, and then this 2029 Spurs pick, and then this 2031 to protect the Spurs pick. It is a lot to give up. Maybe it just takes two unprotected, or it might take three. We're talking about former Defensive Player of the Year here. So we'll offer that. I don't know if this gets it done though. We'll see. It definitely could. So and then Bay. So all this should have a Mobley, Johnson, Vassell, Sohan, 3 first-round picks. They agree. I don't know what I said. Anything can happen here. Evan Mobley, welcome to the team. You have the opportunity to get Evan Mobley next to Wembanyama. You cannot pass up on an opportunity. So our defense should be absolutely insane. And I guess what we do now is move Nate Ahmed to small forward. I mean, he doesn't really go up at all at small forward. He goes down. I'm going to keep him at power forward, I guess. And then Carter Bryant will be the new starting small forward here for now. So Wembanyama is injured right now. But we have Fox, Castle, Carter Bryant, Evan Mobley. Drummond will start for now. Dylan Harper, Nate Ament, Keon Ellis is Cole, Bruce Brown, Josh Okogie. And then that'll be your rotation. Obviously, Wembanyama will be back really, really soon. But 41-9, let's keep it up. I'll see you at the end of the season. All right, Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. But at the end of the season, Wemby did win Defensive Player. We did finish off as the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Yeah, Wemby did win MVP. Absolutely insane. We finished off as the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. So you love to see it. 59-23 on the season. So pretty good in my opinion. Player stats about 25 from Wemby, 21 from Fox. He's still really good. 16, 10, and 2 blocks from Mobley, 15 from Stephon Castle, 15 from Harper, 8 from Nate Ament. He shot about 23% from 3. Yeah, so far, he hasn't been good. So far, I mean, kind of regret not taking Chris Sinak so far. Hopefully, he proves me wrong. 8 from Carter Bryant, 6 from Andre Drummond, 5 from Bruce Brown. But all right, time to see if we can make a run in the playoffs here. I don't think this team's complete, especially after we just sacrificed some of our depth, a lot of our forwards. But I feel like we should be good. I'm going to rate the rotation, bring the bench utilization down. But all right, we have the Phoenix Suns in round 1. So Booker, Green, Brooks, Harris, Malawach, Ryan Dunn, Simmons, Grayson Allen. So we'll see if we can beat them. We are going to go ahead and beat them in 7. Now we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Carter Bryant, did he get hurt? He got hurt. So sprained right elbow, 1 to 2 weeks. We kind of need him, though. His defense is obviously insane. and he's a good 3-and-D player. At least he will be. So Kogi starting is something I don't love. We could do something crazy and run Keon Ellis at small forward for now, but I guess Josh Kogi could start at least for now, man. All right. Oh well. All right, we got the Thunder now. So Shea, Wallace, Jalen Williams, Chet, Hartenstein. Right now, the Thunder might be a better team than us, but we'll see. We were the 1 seed for a reason. We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. They're gonna take game 3. We're up 3-1, and Carter Bryant is playing hurt. We beat them in 5. Yes, we can. We beat them in 5. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. So yeah, Kyrie, Clay, Flag, AD, Lively, D'Lo, Marshall, Hardy. So this is Dallas. We'll see if we can beat them. We're gonna take game 1. They're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take game 3. They're gonna take game 4. Okay, and we're gonna lose 6. So Dallas still can't stop them, man. I feel like eventually we'll be able to beat them, but so far we haven't been able. We didn't get like injured at all. No, we were fully healthy in that Mavericks series. Just obviously, unfortunate that we had to play Dallas, but this whatever. Heading into the draft lottery, is there any picks we need to fix here? I mean, I don't think the Knicks should have pick 8, so we might have to fix that. I think there's some other things as well, but other than that, I think we should be good. All right, there were some other picks out of the fix, but Mitch Johnson will remain the head coach. I want to keep him for the full 10 years, honestly, turn him into the next Popovich. But we got pick 22 in this draft from the Hawks in the second-round pick, so we'll see who we can draft here. So at pick 22, we got DJ Wagner, got Nicholas Breisenhauer, Cam Williams. 6'8", I don't hate that idea. Howard, so, I mean, DJ Wagner the only one on the All-Star ceiling, so I think he'll be the pick here. But DJ Wagner, welcome to the team from Arkansas. Then our last pick, this will be Rich Stokes. So yeah, we'll draft these two guys. Well, I guess we'll 2-way him. So yeah, we'll accept everybody here. Qualifying offers. Wimby is a free until we're gonna get expensive really soon. We were below the second apron at first, but now we're a really expensive team, as you can see. We can't obviously let Wembanyama go anyway, so we're going to offer him as much money as we can, and he's going to sign. So we're going to pay him the bag, which will probably get in real life the most money. So I also don't hate that maybe sound like a Michael Porter Jr. in free agency. He can start at small forward right away for us if we don't, trust Carter Bryant yet, which I do, but at the same time, we want to go on a championship. So I'm going to offer MPJ contract as well, and then we'll just get the two of these guys. So something like that for MPJ and Wemby and MPJ. So we get those guys. So all right, I think we'll be on Michael Porter Jr. Okay, that was your free agency. So De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper. Eventually, probably this year, play progression, Harper will get better than De'Aaron Fox. That's something we'll have to take in mind or note of. We might be able to start all 3 of them, which might be crazy, but Fox, Harper, Castle, Keon Ellis, Michael Porter Jr., Carter Bryant, Evan Mobley, Nate Ament, we got Wemby, and then we don't really have a backup 5, like I said. So maybe that's a problem for us. We don't really have a good backup center. Luke Cornett has regressed like a lot, so I think that might be the move we do. Try to get a better backup center. We know how much contracts to use, but I'll see what I could pull off. So the Miami Heat have Khalil Ware on the last year of his deal. Maybe they don't want to pay him. So if we offer them a trade of Luke Cornett, a pick swap, and multiple second-round picks for Khalil Ware, would they be willing to say yes? They do not agree, which is fair, obviously. Do we have anybody we could throw at them? We only have DJ Wagner, and he was our draft pick, so he'd be good depth, so I kind of want to keep him. We might be heading to the next season with no backup center, at least to the deadline. I'll sign some center, obviously, so like Mo Vaughn will give us some spacing off the bench, and then we'll sign another one just in case. Drummond was here last year. He was actually pretty good. He's going to regress, but I guess we'll still resign him. He was here last year, so we'll do that. Sign some depth as well. Alex Caruso, bring some defense. Fred VanVleet, as we all are offer. So we'll grab those guys. Not all depth players need to sign. We could sign one more, I guess. I'm gonna actually offer. I'm gonna say offer more than minimum, but I obviously can't do that. So it's fine. We'll go straight to player progression. Player progression, Dylan Harper's up to an 89. So yeah, Fox. All right, so Castle is up. I don't think we're going to be able to pay Harper, Fox, and Castle max contracts. So obviously, we know who's probably the odd man out of that one. Everybody else is going up though. Nate Ament up to 83. Carter Bryant's to 77. 3 guys we signed are regressing, but whatever, man. So. All right, backup center is I feel like is our biggest need. I think we can all agree on that. In my opinion, we don't really have a good one by name. That's why I wanted to draft Chris Sinat, because I knew that was going to be a problem because Luke Cornett sadly is not good in 2K. So, or he just regresses like crazy. He's good in real life, but 2K. I don't know, man. Power ranking Atlanta second. We're running a balanced system. They want to start Dylan. They want to start Dylan Harper, which I guess I could do. He's better. He kind of deserves it. But just for the sake of De'Aaron Fox, I'm gonna still have Harper become the sixth man. Harper's gonna play the most minutes off the bench for sure. So Fox, Castle, MPJ, Evan Mobley, Wimby, Harper, Nate Ament, Keon Ellis, Carter Bryant, and then we'll go ahead and run Tim Day so we can get a backup center. But like I said, Fox will still start because I feel like Fox is. I don't know. I don't want to bench De'Aaron Fox, man. I feel like he'd get mad as well. Nate Ament, Keon Ellis, then Mo Wagner would be the last guy off the bench. Bay did come back as qualifying offer, but backup center at the deadline is something that we hopeful can address, especially if Wembanyama gets hurt. Because if he gets hurt, we'll be absolutely cooked, man. All right, we made our trade. The trade line wanted Khalil Ware, and we got him again. So saying that maybe the Heat don't want to pay Khalil Ware. We did have to sacrifice DJ Wagner, but I feel like it was worth it if we want to get our backup center. We traded away Cornette, Wagner, the pick swap, like a couple second-round picks for Khalil Ware and JJ Starling. Starling's only a 69 overall, but I'll take it. Get our backup center, Khalil Ware, a floor spacing big as well, so we can always have shooting. So I love that. So once again, I'm gonna go ahead and start. They actually might be starting Harper anyway. I mean, honestly, I'm still gonna start Fox. So I'm gonna do. Still what I want to do. It's what I'm gonna do. So Fox, Castle, MPJ, Evan Mobley, Wimby. That's also an amazing starting five, dude. Harper off the bench. Nathan Mance hasn't been good. Like he just hasn't. I'm sorry. I definitely made a mistake not drafting Chris Snag. That's what we needed, a backup center. I should have just went with position of need instead of best player for the first time. But I thought Nathan Mel was so much better than this, man. He's just, I don't know. He's like, I don't know, bro. He's just playing terrible. He's not even efficient from three. If he was a good three-point shooter, maybe, but he just, I don't know. I guess he's literally only a defender. I don't know. Khalil Ware, Keon Ellis, and Carter Bryant. We'll have to pay Khalil Ware in the offseason, sure, but I'm cool with it, honestly. We're already paying a bunch of other guys, so just add him on here. Why not? At the end of the season, if Victor Wembanyama is the MVP, Loki, I had to take a break for a minute and watch that Warriors versus Nuggets overtime game. Oh my goodness, I ain't glad these games have been absolutely insane, dude. 2 overtime games, one to double overtime. That was peak. Another one went to overtime. Obviously, Stephen Curry can't get. Obviously, he's the same. Can't get more much than that. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Obviously, we can confidently say that, right? Wemby MVP. Here's another one, though. But what a game! We could definitely say that. Yeah, Steph Curry definitely still a top 10 player in the league, but we're the number 1 seed as we went 68-14 this season. Hopefully this year we could lead to a championship. I got 27 from Victor Wembanyama, 20 from Castle, 17 from Fox, 17.5 from Harper, 14 from Mobley, 11 from MPJ, 9 from Khalil Ware, 9 from Nate Ahmed, 6 from Carter Bryant, 4 from Mo Wagner, and 4 from Keon Ellis. So I'm going to see if we can go ahead and take down the Los Angeles Lakers in round 1. Khalil Ware is injured right now. I didn't notice. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with a torn left hand ligament, so that's definitely disappointing, but obviously we do need him, so hopefully he can come back sooner rather than later. But got the Lakers in round 1. Luka, Bronny, DeBanza. Obviously drafted DeBanza, but I'm going to see if we can beat them in round 1. I think I saw they have Mark Williams in that team. He's hurt, which is crazy. Now we got the Houston Rockets. So Reed Shepard, Zion James, the two. They must be dealing with injury. Now I think I already know who it is. Amin Thompson is injured. So Amin Thompson is hurt. He is injured for about... Amin Thompson injured for 2 to 4 weeks. He will not be returning in this series. I don't think so, but... Yeah, Khalil Ware is now 2 to 4 weeks coming back, so we'll see if we can beat Houston. We are going to sweep them to play Phoenix. So Phoenix has Booker, Nick Smith Jr., Ryan Dunn, Rasheed Fleming, Malawaj, RJ, Ben Simmons, Iguodala, Tobias Harris. So, yeah, RJ Barrett coming off the bench is interesting. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3, and we're going to beat them in 5. Yes, we do to play Atlanta. We have to deal with Dallas, which is amazing. Atlanta has Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Say Johnson, Okongwu, Wilson, Sensabaugh, Aizen Well, and Nikhil Rowe. So a damn good team over there in Atlanta. Khalil Ware has returned for us, I believe so. So getting him back is huge. We're gonna take game 1. They're gonna even it up. They're up 2 to 1. They're up 3 to 1, and it's looking like we're not gonna be able to get our first. I didn't know I was running a 10-minute or 2. We'll go 8 man, but it's looking like we're not able to get our first. I mean, it's not over yet until obviously Stephon Castle's hurt. He's gonna play through it, but All right, hopefully we can come back into this series. We're down 3-1. We can still win this game and force the game 7, which I think will be a possibility. So we are gonna win this game. Are we? Hold on. They made it close, dude. Fourth quarter, we gotta be better. We can't let up almost 50 points in the fourth quarter, man. All right. Game 7. Hopefully, don't carry on that momentum into this game. We need to be better defensively, but it's a close game, and we are gonna go ahead and lose, man. 135-129. So we don't get our first championship just yet. Trae Young and the Hawks cooked us, man, which is really disappointing. But Kevin Durant will retire a Clipper. Steph Curry, after that crazy game we just saw, retiring Jimmy Butler and Schroeder retiring a Warrior. Heading into the draft lottery, though, the Hawks, the Nets have number 1. The Hawks are literally going to get another pick from the Cavaliers, which sucks. Mitch Johnson is the head coach still, but yeah, definitely disappointing that we went ahead and lost in round 1. I mean, the finals like that. Was it because Wembanyama got hurt? I didn't realize. Wemby got hurt in the last game. That might have affected a lot. He got hurt in the game that we won by 5 points. I didn't even know. Wembanyama got injured, man. That's why we lost in that game 6. We 100% would have came back into that series if Wembanyama was healthy, but that's probably the reason why our defense collapsed as well. So yeah, Wemby getting hurt, not even noticing. Yeah, so we need Wemby to stay healthy if we want to make a strong playoff run, man. But broken right ankle is insane. But all right. Hopefully, next year's here. We can just keep hoping. So Castle and Chloe are both free agents, obviously. I didn't want to re-sign Stephon Castle. He's gonna ask for this, but like I said, we have to pay him the max. He had a pretty good season, and then Chloe asked for $15 million. I'll pay him that, I guess. We get Castle and Chloe back. We might be above the second apron after that trade. It's what I'm assuming. And I mean, it looks like we are, but we still have to re-sign Harper, I think, next offseason. So, yeah, this will be a lot. I think this is De'Aaron Fox's last year with this team after this. So, yeah, this will be De'Aaron Fox's last season. We need to sign some depth in free agency. So, Harper, Fox, if they really want to have Harper start, Fox come off the bench, this will be his final season anyway. So, I guess I'm fine with it. Spawn Castle, MPJ, Carter Bryant, Evan Mobley, Nate Ahmed. So, this is fine. All we need is a backup shooting guard, and we should be good, honestly. So we can re-sign Ellis, Malik Long. Honestly, let's re-sign Keon Ellis, sure. And then I'll sign some depth, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Another MVP for Wemby. This means nothing, dude. Just stay healthy in the playoffs. I'm telling you, win the championship. We're the 1 seed once again. 70 wins this season, so 70-12. Honestly, this is Fox's last season, unfortunately. Offensive rating, we're number 3. Defensive rating, we're number 1. Player stats, we had about 26 from Wemby. He played all 82 games, 20.5 from Stephon Castle. So Castle's been really good for us, especially after giving that extension. 19 from Fox, 17.5 from Harper, 13 from Molly from Carter Bryant, 8 from Ahmed. So yeah, Nate Ahmed still yet to peak. Obviously, not even peak. The 5th overall pick, literally putting up these numbers isn't good. I don't care what anybody tells me. Starting from Khalil Ware, Terrence Shannon got in, he played 5. He averaged 5 points, 5 from MPJ. He's down to 8. 79 overall. So, yeah, definitely, MPJ not looking too good. I'm just going to go 8-man rotation again. We got the Thunder in round 1. We'll see if we can take them down. They were the 8th seed this year. We're going to beat them in 4, sweep them. Now we got the Timberwolves. And he was averaging like 35, 33 in the playoffs. So, yeah, this will be tough. Kristen Ack only up to a 79 overall. So, maybe we did make the right decision. I don't know. Both prospects have been pretty bad. We're going to sweep. Now we got Dallas. Dallas has Luka freaking Doncic. But Cooper Flag is injured, so this honestly plays good in our favor. Cooper Flag is injured for the entire season, dislocated left patella. So prayers, but honestly, this is great for us. Obviously, Luka is still going to be tough to play. But against Dallas, we are going to sweep them yet. No Flag, no problem. Now we got the Atlanta Hawks. We can get our revenge on this team. Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Rudy Shea, Jalen Johnson, and Wendell Carter, rumored to be dating Angel Reese, Caleb Wilson, Asa Noel, Okongwu, Malik Monk, and Alexander Walker. We're going to beat them at 6, and just like that, Wemby, a fully healthy season, wins the finals MVPs, which you love to see. I think we're healthy throughout the playoffs. And yeah, we were, but even though he won the championship, I love you, Fox, man, but this is going to be your last season. Sadly, I can't afford to pay all 3 of you guys max contracts, especially one of you guys are going to be coming off the bench. This is not how this thing's going to work, so Pistons get 1. We don't have our 2029 prayer pick goes to the Cavaliers from the Evan Mobley trade. I do want to bring back Mitch Johnson. He's honestly been really good for us. So I do want to offer him an extension, and he will sign. So Mitch Johnson will be the coach for the whole video probably. So heading into the draft, we have a couple second round picks. So if we get two-way, most of these guys, I obviously would like to do that, so we'll do that. Nathan Matz, he's still at 88 overall. Harper, yeah, especially Carter Bryant's a free agent now. So Harper, does he have any? He does. He has two offers from the Suns and Grizzlies. So, and I also Carter Bryant's for 28 million. So yeah, this is definitely Carter Bryant will probably be deserved of that money. Honestly, he finally put together a three in DC, averaging 11 points, 46% from three. So yeah, Fox, your time is up in San Antonio, making $61 million. He's actually making the most money on this team. So yeah, that can't happen. This trade the Charlotte Hornets, where we trade De'Aaron Fox for Nathan Solomon. Nathan Solomon will be our starting small forward to replace Michael Porter Jr. Nathan Solomon's really, really good in 2K, and the Hornets lost LaMelo Ball somehow. So obviously, they already have their replacement in this guy. So they already have a bunch of forwards already. So De'Aaron Fox will be able to start at point guard right away. Sure, I mean, the Hornets want to do this. We can obviously get rid of his contract. Then we'll obviously have enough money to re-sign Dylan Harper. I'm pretty sure that's how that works right here. We obviously free up enough money. So Dylan Harper will have to extend him. He wants to go to the Suns, but obviously not going to be the case. Brian, we can wait on him. We're going to match Dylan Harper. Obviously, he is not going anywhere. And Carter Bryant's already, yeah, it's a big offer for both of them, but we're going to have to match both of them. If we wanted, like I said, dump in De'Aaron Fox, we wouldn't have enough money to do any of this anyway. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we have Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle now. Harper's going to be the full-time starter now, so he likes that. We all like that. So we're going to need some backup guards. I feel like we might keep Michael Porter Jr. for depth. We also could trade him, honestly. It doesn't matter to me. I guess we'll keep him. But Jamal Murray might be a little too older for us off the bench. I mean, if we get signed DiVincenzo to the minimum, I mean, we could definitely go after that. No, sure. Branham as well wouldn't be bad. And then sure, if Jamal Murray can still stay a little, reliable for us, I wouldn't mind signing him either. So we'll sign. I'm not enough money for Jamal Murray. I'm pretty sure we thought I still would, but guess not. So we have two minimums now, though we might need one more point guard just in case, like Jamal Shed and then Jordan Poole. So we'll do that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I'll look at player progression, I guess. So player progression, Wimby is regressing, which is really weird to say, but Harper is up. Everybody else is going up, which you love to see. Wembanyama wins the MVP. Another one, man. He also wins Defensive Player. No, Cooper Flagg's floated away. Okay, man. But we're the one seed once again. Evan Mobley is injured. Oh, we have some injuries. We'll take a look at those in a second, but we'll simulate the plan if it lets me do that. Okay. We'll take a look at those injuries actually right now. 67 at 15 on the season. So, yeah. Player stats, we had about 25 from Wembanyama. He was relatively healthy. 81 games, 21 points from Dylan Harper, 22, which I guess we round up, 21 from Castle. Okay, he is out 2 to 4 weeks with a torn right hand ligament, so he won't be playing in the first round. I don't think so. Solomon is out 1 to 2 weeks, so he will be making a return in the first round. We will be without him for a couple games. Evan Mobley, 2 to 4 weeks, he's going to play through that. So Carter Bryant's been actually really good recently, man. 12 points, 42% from three. Nathan Ment with 9 and 9, 6 from Branham, and these guys played. But okay, time to see. I will go 8-man rotation now. Time to see if we can go ahead and make a run. So yeah, obviously, well, we're gonna wait for Castle and those guys to come back. But okay, we got Golden State in round 1. So against the Warriors, we are gonna go ahead and beat them in 4, sweep. And then we got the Pelicans. So LaMelo went to the Pelicans, which is interesting. I'm guessing Zion isn't there anymore. He just injured or something. Zion Williamson is gone too. All right, now we got the Thunder in the conference finals. They got Shea. They got Stephen, bro. If you guys look at the Suns video, man, this Stephen Joksimovic guy is absolutely insane. We'll see if we can obviously end up beating this team. We're going to sweep them. Now we got the Brooklyn Nets and Jalen Green's in this team. Dude, if you guys remember, Jalen Green could have been a Brooklyn Net. They could have swapped Mikal Bridges for Jalen Green. They got Kobe Buffkin. He actually got released by the Nets, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with his career. CJ Rozier, Lopez, Claxton, Thomas, Boozer, Paul, Isaiah Joe against Brooklyn. We're going to sweep them just to win the championship. Yeah, I'm guessing all these guys got fully healthy. Then we were just kind of unstoppable. We literally didn't lose a single game in the playoffs, so that's what you love to see. Picking the NBA draft from the Toronto Raptors. Honestly, I had no clue about that at all. We're heading, so we've gone 5 years at this point. So we're halfway done with this. We have the third. We have to just. We have, oh no, wait a seventh. These are a couple second round picks. So third overall pick in the draft. Well, obviously, I think we draft with this pick, right? We can't really afford to make any trades right now. Number one's gonna be Muhammad. I have no clue who these players are. I'm gonna lie with you. I'm gonna draft the best player I see. So Josiah Brooks. We don't really need. I mean, we could either regard JJ Crawford, All Star. I don't really know much about JJ Crawford, so he might be the pick here. I'm gonna lie. So JJ Crawford looks pretty good. He'll take him. JJ Crawford, welcome to the team. Then I don't really care about the second round picks, but JJ Crawford, welcome. 78 overall, so he looks like he's gonna be pretty good. We'll accept Nathan Solomon. Nathan Man is a free agent. Do we have enough money for him, dude? We do. We have enough money to. Oh, Mobley's a free agent too. I guess we prioritize Mobley first. So Evan Mobley, look to bring him back. It's a bag we're paying Evan Mobley. But after we do this, we might not have the flexibility to re-sign Nathan Man. Man, he's already getting offers. So I don't know. I really wouldn't even know. We could trade Khalil Ware, but we might not have enough money to match it. I'll match it, but we'll see. Do we have enough money for it? We don't have enough money. Okay, Evan Mobley, somebody we're obviously bringing back. So we had enough money for Nathan Mann to match. We didn't have enough money for Evan Mobley, but obviously Evan Mobley can't be somebody we mess around on. We have to re-sign him. So right now, okay, we're paying so much money to our players. So Wimby, we can't trade out. It's not happening. Khalil Ware, man, we're gonna have. So I guess Khalil Ware is making 17 million, be the odd man out. We desperately need a backup center, but if we can get a cheaper backup center somehow, we have to obviously afford our players, or we could just dump them off. That might be the route we go. Honestly, I'd love to get a cheaper one, but We're over to Minnesota, man, for a first-round pick in 2 seconds. So that's what we're gonna have to deal with right now, and we still cannot re-sign Evan Mobley. So, yeah, like I said, tougher decisions are coming. JJ Crawford making 14 million, but yeah, let's see if we get rid of these minimums. Maybe something will happen if we get rid of these guys. I don't know if this will change anything. Never thought we had to come to this, man, but we're gonna have to trade away Carter Bryant to Orlando Magic to free up money. I really, really want to keep Carter Bryant. I feel like he's a huge piece of what we do. But we're gonna have to charge starting small forward away. He's making a lot of money, 32 man. Never wanted to pay him this much, but at least we're getting Caleb Gaskins, and we're getting. We don't have to take on this guy. Honestly, just give me a swap, I guess. Maybe a first round pick. Gonna have to trade him away, man. It's really disappointing, but they really don't want to. Okay, swap, whatever. They want to be like that, whatever, bro. But Mobley, we can afford him now. So we had to do all that as to, re-sign him Mobley. Now wants to do it. If I would have accidentally renounced him, I would have been mad. But MO is going to sign just like that. Once again, most of our depth is gone. Now we had to trade away Khalil Ware and Carter Bryant because of that. So I am definitely mad, but, tough decisions had to be made. Gaskins will have a role at this team. So, yeah, we're have to get a new backup center. Gonna have to get a whole new bench here. So yeah, 9 or 8 rotation will be ran. So like I said, if we'll assign Ryan Rawlings to a minimum, don't hate the idea of him. DeJounte Murray to a minimum maybe, or just give me like a backup center. So this guy is 24 years old, 24-year-old backup center. I'd love to get him. So can I get him on this team? I can. So I'll take that. And then obviously I think Ryan Rawlings should sign. Then Riyad Chamorro, another guy that wouldn't be bad. Malik Monk wouldn't be terrible. This Jalen Harrelson guy, 23 years old. So yeah, I guess we'll stack up on these players, and I'll see you guys in player progression. Bananas is up. Stephon Castle is up. Nathan Man is up. At least we paid the guys we need to pay, obviously. Solomon will eventually be a guy. Gaskins will be a guy next season. This guy actually went up to an 80 overall. So Joe Hand was really good. So Jalen Harrelson. Wow. Okay, 79 overall, Jalen Harrelson. He could be like a really good player for us off the bench. So we'll obviously have him. Then J.J. Crawford could be an upcoming guy. So yeah, the bench isn't as bad. We'll still be a good team. So I'm not really that mad at this. I guess I'll show you guys the rotation because I haven't showed you guys in like a minute. So 2031 draft class will be downloaded, and I'll show you guys the rotation because obviously it's been a minute since we looked at it. So like I said, we had to make some tough decisions to keep Evan Mobley on this team. But Evan Mobley's a big part of what we do. So at the end of the day, it is worth it. So Power England's second balanced system is we're going to run. Harper, Castle, Solomon, Mobley, Wimby, Nehemiah, Gaskins, Johan. They'll go 9 or 10 minute rotation, I guess, and get Harrelson in the rotation and JJ Crawford. So see you guys at the end of the season. Luka Doncic MVP, but at the end of the season, we finished off as the 2 seed this year. Not that the Mavericks were better than us, but we lost only 2 games less than them, 67-15. All right, player stats. We had about 23 from Wemby's day to day on an injury. He'll play though. He'll play. 20 from Castle, 20 from Harper, 17 and a half, or 17 from Nathan Solomon. He is injured for 6 to 8 weeks, so yeah, it's gonna be a minute before we have Nathan Solomon back in the lineup. But yeah, other than that, basically the same Saturday. Gaskins didn't play as good as I want him to, but I'm cool with it, honestly. Not really that mad. But all right, our backup center that we signed is now ice cold in the rotation. But we'll go 8-man rotation as we have the Phoenix. No, we're not the 1 seed anymore. We have the Clippers. So John Morant, Dylan Mingo, Miles Simpson, Zion Zubac. Interesting team. Interesting team. But against the Clippers, we are going to beat them, sweep them, whatever. Now we got Minnesota. Walter Clay and Elijah Razak and at small forward. G.G. Jackson, obviously, we sent Khalil Ware over to Minnesota. Something I never wanted to do, but for financial purposes, we're actually going to beat them at 7. They gave us kind of a scare. Now we got Dallas, of course. So Luka, A.J. Williams. This time, we all know who's back. Cooper Flag. So, yeah, Mika, Allen, Cody Williams. This team will be tough. Really tough. Nathan Solomon is back. That should definitely help us out a ton. So thank goodness we get Nathan Solomon back. Even though he's kind of injured, he'll play through it. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, Game 3. And Mavericks stand no chance against us in a 7-game series, fully healthy. Then we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they got Ja'Kai Miles, Trey Johnson. Sohan is in Cleveland. We did send him to Cleveland. Never mind. Tijon Salon, Duran, Kalabali, Jay Searson, DJ Watt, and we sent him over to Cleveland too. Oh, he was actually pretty good. So we didn't send him. We sent him over to Miami for a trade. I forgot what trade that was from. No, it was from the Cloware trade. But yeah, he ended up being really, really good. So for the future, I know I should keep DJ Wagner, man. But against Cleveland, it should be pretty easy. We're going to sweep them to win another championship. Wembanyama, another Finals MVP. Draft, we do not have any pick. I don't think so. Like any lottery pick or anything. We have pick 28. We're also let the CPU draft this pick, honestly. Mitch Johnson's still my coach, right? Yeah, he'll be contract for 2 more seasons. And then they drafted me a couple players. But Solomon, I think it's his last year under team option. But Caleb Gaskins is going to have to be extended. Not asking for a lot of money, honestly. So we just pay him $14 million for 4 years, honestly. I would like to re-sign him, honestly. Pretty good player what we have right now. How would Jalen Harrelson for us? Harrelson, he was okay. I think he'll look at a contract somewhere else. That would be pretty good. But yeah, I think we need still just to add some depth. So backup point guard. Yoki, JJ Crawford might be ready to step into a huge role next season, man. Everything else we have situated. We just need some, obviously some depth. So Anthony Simons wouldn't be a bad option. We could re-sign Rawlings. He was here last year. Keanu Ellis was here a couple of years ago. Scott and those 3 guys. And then I think Harrelson's actually, he wasn't restricted, but Harrelson is still here. I wouldn't mind him back for good depth, but yeah, now ask for $20 million, which will never happen. So let's sign some backup center depth. So Tristan Vucevic, Wendell Carter, and then maybe we can get Colin Murray Bull for some defense off the bench in case. So Vucevic is signed, but I'll be good on that. Player progression, man. Wembanyama's up to a 99, Cal's up to a 95, Harvard's up to a 93, 93, 92 for Nathan Solomon, 82 for J.J. Crawford. So he'd be the 7th man off the bench. Johan, I don't know if he'll be here next year, but he'll be a good center for us, backup center. Then the guys we signed are, of course, going down, but see you guys at the end of the season. Another most valuable player for Wembanyama. I'm guessing one defensive player of the year too. We did. Finished off as the number 1 seed though. So we won 70 games, so 70-12 this time. Player stats, we had about 24 from Wemby, 22 from Castle. We are near number 7. 19 from Solomon, 14, 12 from J.J. Crawford. We had about 11 from Simons in 10 games, 10 from Nate Ahmed, 8. And then Jeff is out or Johan is out for this season on a spinal injury. Brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. But yeah, that's definitely hurting us that we don't have a backup center. We're still on 70 games without him, though. Most of the 70 games without him, but hopefully we should be good, though. We have the Pelicans in round 1. Played this team a couple years ago, I think so. We're going to beat them in 4, sweep them. And I got the Dallas Mavericks, so Dallas will always be here with Luka, Arenas, Cooper Flag. They'll always be here, so we'll see if we can take them down. as we are gonna sweep them to play Minnesota now. I think we beat this team last year. We're gonna beat them in 5. They actually gave us trouble. We beat us in 7, and like we won at 7. I meant to say, but yeah, obviously this team always gives me trouble. Now we got the Detroit Pistons. Cade, they didn't really give us trouble, but they were the one team that at least get one game on us, which is interesting. Cade, Miles Hayes, really know much about him. Asar, Dwayne, Lively, Saint Supri, Carter Knox, Devin Carter, and Isaiah Collier. So we're gonna beat them in 6. Wemby wins another championship. How many rings is that at this point? That is our 4th championship in a row. Did we go for a 5P? Well, we're about to see right now. Wait, is Wemby about to be a free agent? Thomas here right now. Wemby's about to be a free agent. If he is, that is definitely isn't good for us. I think he low-key is. We could check right now, but I want to check in free agency. We'll just check right now, actually. So Wembanyama will be a free agent this season. That's the only guy that will be a free agent. Oh, Solomon, yeah. This might be another year where we might be cooked salary cap wise, but you know, all we have to do is really add him on our salary book. So we can obviously draft one of these centers here. We'll draft Mayo because we need a backup center. So Mayo, I know he had some other first rounders as well, but welcome to the team, I guess. I'll two-way you, I'll two-way you, and I'll two-way 3 you guys back here. So never mind, I can't two-way 3 players. JJ Crawford, even though you should be able to, but Wembanyama doesn't have any max contracts at free agency, which is crazy. But obviously, no freaking shout out of money for Wemby and Sullivan. No shot. We might have to make a tough decision here. Please tell me it's just Gaskins taking on most of the salary cap. Okay, we can bring back Wemby. Nathan Solomon, dude. Okay, Wemby is someone we have to bring. We'll offer him a contract, but Solomon, I don't know how we're gonna be able to keep you, man. This will be tough, but somebody's gonna have to go. And what if we get rid of all these rookies we just signed? Is that something we could do to free up money? All right, we're gonna hope that's enough. That we got rid of all the rookies we signed. We have enough now. We're about to see. It'll tell me either no or yes. It's a no. So Wembanyama is somebody that's still a free agent. Oh my goodness, the Clippers are all under them. So I definitely made a mistake. I do not want Nathan Solomon back over Wembanyama. So somebody's gonna have to get traded, and I think it might have to be Nate Ahmed, sadly, man. He's 25, great defender. He hasn't really improved much since we got him. He improved last year, but yeah, Nate Ahmed might be the odd man out. So yeah, it has to be somebody on our bench. It has to be somebody on our bench. So since the Clippers are trying to steal my player away, honestly, I'm gonna make them to where they can't do that. So we can take Otis Ramsey off them, I guess, but you know what? Sure, this should be enough anyway for us to sign Wemby. Sure, bro. We'll send Nate Ahmed over to Los Angeles, and that'll be enough money for us to bring back our guy Victor Wembanyama. So obviously, we'll pay him what he wants. Dude, he still wants to go to Los Angeles. Los Angeles shouldn't be able to offer him anymore since they have that max contract on their books. So yeah, they shouldn't be able to sign him, right? Dude, if we're losing Wemby here, that's correct. Now he should 100% sign with us. So welcome back. Why did you want to leave us, dude? Come on, man. We were literally have a dynasty in the works. Okay. Losing Nate Ahmed sucks a lot. I can't lie. He was a good defender. It's a space there. He's a 90 overall player. JJ Crawford is the only rotational player we have right now, and maybe Andre May. Okay, we're gonna have to make some signings, man. Tyler Hero is here for the minimum. I'll sign him, I guess. And then yeah, this is getting really slim at this point. Okongwu, and then maybe like Nimhard, McDaniels. That'll be our signings, I guess. Washed role players, but honestly, hopefully it can still work. Player progression. Everybody's going up, man. So we might be able to keep this going. Obviously, we had to make a couple tough decisions. Got Carter Bryant, Khalil Ware. Now Nate Ahmed was our toughest one, but to re-sign Wembanyama, no doubt in my mind, I'm getting rid of Nate Ahmed. No, I love Nate Ahmed. Not at the beginning of the video, but I realized how valuable he was to this team. Now he's gone, and now it's just, well, he was a 90 overall player that we're trading away for basically nothing, which sucks, but free up money. This is what we're going to do with. Our system is literally full of 5 stars. Everybody fits our system perfectly, our balanced system. So we have the best proficiency system in the league. Harper, Castle, Solomon, Mobley, Wemby, Crawford, Christie, and then Tyler Hero, and then I guess whoever will be the center. I guess Okongwu, and then Christie might go up more as small forward, which I guess we'll do that because AJ Crawford to an 88, but I feel like we need Christie to go up to an 83 a little more. So Christie ended up being a damn good signing for us. Okay, but I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can still be really, really good even without Native, even though I think we will. MVP this season, we are the #1 seed. We went 71-11 on the season. 27 from Wemby, 22 from Solomon, 22 from Castle. We had 17 from Harper, 15 from Mobley, 15 from JJ Crawford. He ended up being a really good pick as well. 10 from Hero, 8 from Ramsey, 4, 3 and 2 from Nimaro Kong, whoever that was. We'll go a mid rotation. We got Houston around 1, so Jerome Howard, Ahmed Thompson, Hugo, Terrell Jackson, missing Jabari Smith Jr. We're going to go ahead and beat them, sweep them. Now we got the Minnesota Timberwolves, so Brandon McCoy. I feel like one of these years Minnesota might end up beating us for whatever reason, but it's because we have Anthony Edwards. He's been due ever since this rebuild started. He's averaged 30 plus, which is insane to even think about. Right now, he's on the record of breaking LeBron's scoring record if we keep this up. 29K. We're going to beat them in 6. Now we got Golden State. So Timmy, Cam Whitmore, Jalen Harrelson is in Golden. Yeah, Jalen, I knew he would ball somewhere else, dude. Look at the points per game he's putting up. That's why that's for so much money. So, yeah, I regret not offering him a bigger contract than that or more years under the contract. But against Golden State, we're going to beat them in 5. Now we got the Pistons, Cade, Hayes, Asar, another team. I think we should be able to 5P here. Can we get the 5P? Yo, they almost beat it. I was about to say, we do get the 5P just like that. We're an absolute freaking dynasty, man. 5 championships in a row. Wembanyama got hurt during that series. Really, he did. Wemby got hurt in that series, man. But we still were able to come on top. I believe he got hurt in Game 7, too. So, yeah, that could have went either way. Thank goodness we won. 2 overall pick, but we only have 2 more years left on this rebuild. So I'm just going to run it back these final 2 years. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. I'm going to re-sign everybody and maybe sign some new players, but I'll see y'all in the playoffs. At the end of the season, 62-20 on this season. Players sat at 25 from Castle, 24 from Wemby, 22 from Solomon, 19 from JJ Crawford, 18 from Harper, 13. We signed Zion Williamson free agency. That obviously went downhill. He's out for the season on a crack neck vertebrae, but those are the 2 injuries we have, Zion Williamson and this guy, Andre Mayo. They're both hurt. But all right, Castle is back now, so somebody see if we can make a run in the playoffs. We signed Ime Udoka in free agency, in head coach free agency, because Mitch Johns actually retired on us for something I didn't expect. But yeah, guess he said 5 is enough, man. But we got Utah in round 1. We'll see if we can honestly go 6 in a row. We're gonna sweep Utah. Now we got the Denver Nuggets in round 2. We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna sweep. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. So Dallas low key might handle us this year. We'll see though. We'll see. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2. We ended up game 3. They're up 2-1. Hold on, Dallas gonna beat us. Dallas is gonna stop our 6P. Well, yeah, at least we got 5 in a row. I mean, we can't really be mad at that. But I mean, we got literally 5 in a row, so I can't really be mad at that. Not 3. Not okay. We got 5 in a row. Can't really be mad at that by any means. Honestly, we have 1 more season to go, so we might as well end this thing off on a championship. Before we go to the playoffs, man, shout out Anthony Edwards. 30-plus points per game for 10 years straight. This is definitely about to break LeBron James' corner. He's already at 33K at the age of 33. But, yeah, this will be a final season. Of course, we got an injury to Evan Mobley. We got for 1 to 2 weeks, though. But 1 seed, 69-13 on the season. 1 seed by far. The West got a lot worse this year, but players had about 24.5 from Wemby, 24 from Castle, 22 from Solomon, 20 from Harper. So we had 4 20-point per game scores. 15 from Crawford, JJ Crawford, 13 from Will. He'll back 1 to 2 weeks. 7 from Stanley Mann. We signed Jonathan Kuminga in free agency. Also, wanted to run it back 1 more year with De'Aaron Fox. He was a free agent sitting there asking for a minimum contract. I figured why not offer him so we can go 1 more year with De'Aaron Fox to see if we can get another championship with him on this team. So we'll go 8-man rotation. We got Portland in round 1. I would love to get 1 more, especially with De'Aaron Fox here. Gonna beat them if I would play the man himself, the 30-point scorer, Anthony Edwards. We are going to go ahead and beat them in 4, though. Sweep them to play Golden State now. There's a better chance to go back to the finals. And we're going to sweep them to play the Detroit Pistons. So, Cade, Miles Hayes, Asar. Hopefully, we can beat this team. We're going to beat them if I win the championship. That is our 6th championship in this video. So I feel we could have got 7 if that 1 year Wembanyama wasn't hurt. I think it was 2 years he was hurt, but like I said, you can't complain with 6 championships at all. We also got another ring for De'Aaron Fox. I think we got 1 championship with him in 2029. We did. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Fun 10-year rebuild. Wembanyama has a crazy career ahead of him, man. He's gonna be damn good. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day or night. Really late at night for me right now, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.